real estate course, spent $1,000 on it. I still have access to the community in that course. And then when I'm ready to fix and flip homes, I have a community and people that are smarter and more educated, more knowledgeable than me about flipping and fixing homes. Hey, what's good, y'all? It's C. Will, and this is the Passive Income Network. On this channel, we talk about creating assets that produce passive income. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment and say what's good. On this episode, we're talking about how to create assets that produce passive income. This comes with some prerequisites if you don't have money. And that's what we're going to talk about on this first section of the episode. And then we'll move over to platforms that you can use once you have increased your income to create assets that produce passive income. Okay, let's just get started. First thing I would say you could do is get smarter. Work on yourself. So I make a few videos weekly, right? And I'm always talking about different ways of how to increase, get better, learn, and grow assets. A few weeks back, I made a video about many books that I got to increase my knowledge and to make me smarter. I'll name a few off. We have Wallace D. Waddell's book, The Science of Getting Rich. We got The Richest Man in Babylon. We got Money Master the Game. In Robert Kiyosaki's books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and all the books that come with that talk about tax-free wealth and how to increase and so on and so forth. So get smarter, right? Find a community. That's the next thing I would suggest. Join some discords that are financial. Join the Passive Income Network Discord and, just talk to people, learn, educate yourself. Join some Twitter communities, Twitter spaces, Reddit spaces, watch videos on YouTube, but join a community, okay? And a third thing you could do is hire a coach, right? I'm a financial cryptocurrency coach. So you could hire C. Will, and C. Will could help give you a plan of how to create assets, how to develop into, who you want to be in terms of an investor, trader, a financial guru of your family, right? So hire a coach. I'm not the only coach out there. There's a plenty of coaches and communities online that you can find, right? And the fourth thing would be take some courses. I purchase courses in platforms and things from people online, right? I took a real estate course, spent $1,000 on it. I still have access to the community in that course. And then when I'm ready to fix and flip homes, I have a community and people that are smarter and more educated, more knowledgeable than me about flipping and fixing homes. So I'm doing that, okay, right? So another, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be then create a side hustle, create a side hustle. And if you out here in the States, we have Uber, we got Postmates, right? Uber Eats. You can do all kind of different things, a labor ready. Just what I'm generally saying is just make money, right? Just make sure you're making money. If you can make it by the day, right? You got a job, make it by the hour. Try to get a raise. Do something to make more money. Then once you make that money, go to an exchange, create an account if you don't have one. Buy cryptocurrency, some Algorand, some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, whatever it is that you need to use decentralized finance. And that's what we want to transition to after we have increased our income. Then we want to get active in decentralized finance. So the first thing I'm going to do is show y'all a platform that you could rock with. One of my favorites, Algofi on the Algorand blockchain. Shout out to everybody in the community. Let's do this. We're on Algofi, right? As you see here, we have a total supply of over $80 million, total borrow at $42 million. See up here, we have a utilization, right? I borrowed money out of here, collaterals, right? And it shows you a percentage, and you get liquidated once you at 100%. So don't do that. As you see here, I receive daily rewards from lending and borrowing, right? Rewards essentially free money, right? Yield, interest, okay? And as you see here, supplied, I have supplied algos, and they're worth this amount here on supplied. And you can see you can supply here, boom. It'll show you how to do that, or you can withdraw your algos depending on how much you have used in terms of collateral, okay? So I borrowed stable, as you see here. I earn a reward for the stable. So for borrowing and lending, there's ways for you to earn money, right? You can't do that at your bank. You cannot put money in your bank. They pay you a good yield, and you can't borrow against your own money. That's the difference, okay? So if you supply any one of these assets, you see the supply APR and the borrow APR, right? Then we have a swap feature. This is essentially the Tiny Man version or Algofi version of Tiny Man, where you can swap assets directly from their site. It's a decentralized exchange. Pools. This is where you can add or remove liquidity tokens, right? And remember, liquidity tokens are when you're putting tokens into a pool to provide liquidity so that people can trade freely, and your liquidity tokens or your pooled assets together will give you fees, right? You can earn the fee money, and that will increase, right? And we also have extra incentives, as you see here in the farm. I'm jump over to farm. After you provide liquidity, you then take your LP tokens, and then you can earn rewards, and you see all the various amounts of APRs and tokens that you can earn. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. We're gonna go to Zap. We're gonna zap one algo into the algo stable LP. And zapping means it's essentially the smart contracts are taking your algos and you're buying the other token. So it's splitting it in half for you and adding liquidity for you. Makes everything easier. So we zapped it. You can see all the information here. Make sure y'all check it out. But we zapping. Let's zap. In transaction. And we're gonna sign it. It's signed. That screen closed back out. And we're making a transaction happen live and in real time. All right, so we've been zapped, okay? So then you go back, you see we've been zapped. What do you do with the LP tokens? Well, you stake them, as we said, or you farm. This is the staking, right? Stable for stable, you earn an APR of about 7%. But we did zap to LP, so here we are at the stable algo LP. What we do is then you click here, and then you stake. You see the stake here. That was one algo. Then you stake. And address seems to be mouth. There's a little error there. Don't mind that. But after you stake, oh, as you see it, it's there. Boom. So you stake, and then you see you immediately start earning rewards. Since I have a small amount, I'm not going to earn much. But this is for example, okay? And if you go to an account here, this is the nice upgrade feature that we like. You can see all your algos, see the yield leads, the stable, all the other coins that are in your pot, right? In your account, in your bank, your Algofi bank that you build in yourself. Right now, it should be loading up. May or may not have the best internet connection, but don't mind you, it is all there. Make sure you got good internet, okay? So again, you can see the rewards. I just put this in there. It breaks it down, went from the zap. It shows the share of the pool in the earnings. Already it made less than 1 cent. You can add or remove their liquidity, okay? So again, then you have all my deposits and my borrows, my farms, and then it shows all my transaction history, okay? And then our net portfolio value, you see here, my portfolio is net of 200%. Net means everything minus what you owe. Since I borrowed money, I have then cut into what I owe, what I have. So they minus the asset from the liability, and it comes out that I'm net $200 at this moment with this account. Again, I'll go back to lending. You see here, I borrowed 307 and I have 686 supplied. That's one way to bank yourself. That's how you create assets that produce passive income. So another way to use your money that you earn from getting smarter, from finding a community, from hiring a coach, from taking a course, from creating side hustles. You went and banked yourself, you borrowed and lended. Now you have more money and you want to go buy some properties. But you don't have enough capital to go outright or enough W-2s or leverage from the banking system to go grab property. So what do? You go to LoftyAi. Also on Algofi, future of real estate investing. Invest in tokenized real estate for $50, sell anytime, okay? So this is LoftyAi. I'm definitely in this. I love this site, powerful platform. I have properties that have already increased over the last 8 months, 9%, right? So investing in real estate has never been easier. Browse properties, select, earn appreciation, and you can sell anytime. So here's some featured properties, right? After you do set up an account, okay, you have a register, you got to know your customer, you have to create an account. There's things that you got to do because, you know, you're dealing with real estate. All right, so let's go and click a property. This is what it would look like once you logged in and everything. You have the projected IRR, that's the eternal rate of return, added annualized return equity investment. So make sure y'all read everything on here, right? An 8% cash payout, that's like having an 8% dividend yield. Like, just make sure y'all check this out. But very quality photos, all the data and information that you need is all here. And this is how you hop in to real estate. This is how you bank yourself. And this is how you create assets that produce passive income. So make sure y'all tap in, subscribe to the channel, DM me, let's chop it up. And if you need a coach, tap in. Passive Income Network. I am gone. Passive income, passive income, passive income. Gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple. We getting all this money to purchase rentals and get passive income, passive income, passive income. Gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple. We getting all this money to purchase rentals.